Yeah.
I'm so like, it's just so funny, and when it's yourself, because 'cause you're just like, "What is even happening?" But the fact that we're doing this together makes it, like, such a fun thing. Like, I was sitting on my couch this morning, and I was like, "What would I feel like is, like, adding, like, fun and value to my life?"
Mhm.
Right? It's like you so badly want make all the hard stuff you've gone through mean something by trying to help people with it, right? Or doing something to better your life or like whatever, all of the things we talk about. And I was like, you know what? Like, what's the one thing of stuff I'm trying to do or that I can think of that I feel like is fun for me, gonna add value to me, like still fulfill that other thing? And I immediately thought of like this, like us and our podcast. And I was like, you know what? Just knowing that we have that touch point to like chat and
For
like
ourselves, it's gonna be so huge.
that's what I'm saying.
'Cause,
Like
like, remember
for
when we
me,
were talking, like, once a week? Even when
it
it
was
was, like,
so
inner beast
impactful.
stuff, like, it felt so good, and I know
Yes.
we were busy and we had stuff going on and we were both like, "Whatever," but it's
Yeah.
like do you wanna know, like, a kind of funny story that,
Mhm.
I looked for
Yes.
an apartment in your new complex.
Ah,
I did too,
and you
but I
thought,
can't
stop
afford
it.
the cheapest one is, like, 1,500, and I cannot afford that on my own.
It's okay. We can go get a 2 bedroom.
A three-bedroom
Yeah.
because I was like, here's the thing, I can't move. To me, like, Dallas is so huge, and I know how I am. If I cannot walk to you, if I can't walk there,
Yeah.
if I can't get on a bicycle and ride
Mhm.
there, I get home sometimes and it's like, that's it. I don't feel
Done.
like leaving, especially if work. Like, I've just had, like, even especially for myself lately, like, really terrible work
Mm.
situations. And I was like, what's the point if I were to move to Dallas? If I'm not, like, then what? Then I'm just in Dallas all by myself and I
I
see
mean, I would
Christina
drive
when I
to
see her.
you, but I would drive to you like every day. But
But, like, how great would it be if we lived so close that we could literally just, like, walk to each other?
I would honestly love it. The other part is it's like nothing, it has to be permanent. Like,
Right.
I was just talking to Jay yesterday about how I was like, I still really want to move to Florida. I was like, I want to be, we have so many lakes and stuff here. So we do have a lot
Mhm.
of water, but like, it's just different. Like, it's not, I always wanted to like live in like Miami or whatever area for a year, just like checklist type thing. And so I was like, I haven't, and he wants to too. I was like, I haven't given up on that. But, and I feel like, it's getting over that hump, like, if we can honestly and not to put pressure on what we're doing because this is just, like, a genuine everything, but, like, we honestly get to the point where we're bringing in income, we're building momentum, like, we're able to work remote. It's like, it makes those shifts and moves, like, so much more possible, but, like,
Yeah.
there is something about when you're not in this like, when you're in the same area, I feel like there's a quickening, like, it's just
Yeah.
easier to be, like, in tune, touch base, you're doing life together
I mean,
more.
it's like the whole thing of like, yes, you can listen to pastors online, and yes, you can attend church like online, but there is about being together,
Yeah.
actually gathering, actually
Yeah.
meeting up. And so, like, I was just like, I'm at a point where I'm just like, what am I even doing? Why not just try to be closer and make Radiant Rebel skyrocket?
Yes.
And so I looked at the apartment complex and I was like, well, that's a no. And then
There's
also I was like, and I really don't want to live in Dallas.
I know you
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I didn't either, but here we are. But I think the thing about Dallas, though, like, once you're here, in some ways it really grows on you because, like, the different events and stuff, and I haven't been going, but, like, that I could go to on the monthly
Hmm.
to connect, network, have fun, like, it's like could be any vibe. It could be your truck yard, like, backyard feel with, like, country concert, or you could be going to a networking event that's at a skyrise, all
Yeah.
glam.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I have loved here that I will miss, like, if I move to some other areas where you just get such diverse experiences and you
Yeah.
meet such different types of people, and to, like, network and promote something like this, people are, like, ready for it, want it, like,
Hmm.
even just with the money around. So It's like, I don't know, it's the pros and cons of it. I go back and forth all the time. But if work wasn't a thing, I definitely would have moved to Florida versus here to this apartment for sure if we had to pick.
Well, it's freezing here. Like, it's so gross. Like, apparently it's 41 degrees, but it feels like -6 to me. I'm over it, and it's November 11th.
See, but that's a perk to move. I was just barefoot outside taking the dogs
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
You're also like a 45-minute flight to like Florida. Like you could like for $50, like go do a day trip, like at any I keep telling myself, like, I don't know why I don't do that more. Probably because I don't have somebody to do it with, where it's like, we could just go to Florida every time we want to film our podcast. Like once a month, we're like, this weekend is the weekend we go to Florida.
I'll be coming here pretty soon. We'll be doing it.
Yeah, I'm
This is
excited.
step 1, figuring this out.
It's so funny how, like, you just gotta get over the hump, I feel like, and I've been really, like, just battling with all of these, like, untruthful thoughts of, like, what does it matter? Like, da da all that, like, stupid stuff that weighs you down and, like, fogs up your vision, and so I'm excited for us to, thanks for jumpstarting the momentum on this
Yeah.
because it's,
Well, we've been
like,
talking about it for long enough, and so I was
forever.
just like, what are we even doing, Like, even if we only like, obviously, we're not really meeting right now, but it was kind of like, if this doesn't, okay, fine, we skip a Sunday because my mom was in town, like, that's
Yeah.
fine. No big deal. And that's the thing too, is like, we can, at least for starting, we can do what we want. Like, also, we have 0 followers, so it's not like people are expecting words of wisdom from Julie and Christina
No, and the
yet.
great thing is we don't even have to, like, position it, like, that's why I like the whole another epiphany or whatever we land on because
Oh, that
it's,
we've
like,
landed.
it's kind of humorous even, like, is it an epiphany or is that, like, shit, like, I've known and just haven't done anything with it, or I should have known and I've just been, like, stupid in my own life, like, ignoring it, like, I think I just love it. Like, I just
Or we could just call it like, and yeah,
and
because
yeah, like,
because
because we
that's
do
what
that a
we
lot.
all the time. Like, you'll be like, yeah, and I'll be
We're
like,
like,
yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah,
yeah."
I get it.
The "Yeah" podcast. Hey, it's catchy.
Not yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
yeah, like
yeah.
yeah, I
Like,
get it.
like, do I have to say it? I
Like, no,
actually
you don't even have to speak those words. I got it.
it's so funny because I didn't realize, like, I do that to my boss. Well, he's not really my boss anymore, he's actually my boss's boss now, but, like, I'll be like I'll just stop mid-sentence, like, thinking he gets the rest. And I just, like, stare at him, and he's like, "And?"
Finish
Like,
the
"Could you
thought.
finish your thought?" And I was like, "Oh, I thought you got it." Like, he's like
It's about to get worse for you, Christina,
Yeah,
because once we're regularly talking, that's
yeah.
exactly what's gonna
It's
happen.
not it's not great, yeah. I'm ready because 'cause I'm just like work has been with people stuff for me too, just stressful, fooling around, unnecessary stuff, and I'm
Yeah,
let's I'm it wait, I think when you're building your own thing, it helps give you a little more grace for that stuff
yeah.
because you feel like, "Okay, I have something else of my own."
Like, that's not the that place is not the end game.
Yeah,
So, it's okay, and my place is not the end game either, and have, like, been struggling so hard there, but it's just kind of like, "Okay, well, I'm here, so why?" And maybe I don't need to know the why of why I'm here, and maybe I don't need that yet, but
yeah,
there's something in this that we both are needing to learn that it maybe it's just more patience. I don't know. Maybe next year we'll be like, "We get
I
it
get it.
now,"
Yeah,
But, like, for now, there's, like, something, and I'm trying to keep myself open to those things, that I don't know why I'm here, but there's a reason for it, and I'm keeping that open instead of, like, the frustration, like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot deal with this
yeah.
anymore." Like, these people are just too much. But if I don't get hung up on that, then it doesn't take me down. And that's the whole thing that, like, who wants to spend their best hours and the most part of their day working for someone else? And you spend all of your energy and all of the good things. And then you get home and you're so exhausted and
Mhm.
beat up and worn down from working. And
Yeah.
yes, do everything as unto the Lord. And yes, like, do the best that you can, but at the same time, I want my best time to be the time that I'm not working.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want and so I don't wanna come home from work so frustrated with, like, the bullshit that I had to deal with. I wanna be
Yeah.
able to come home from work and be like, "You know what? I'm gonna mess around with this podcast stuff for a little bit because I wanna figure that out because I wanna put my time and energy into that." And so
Yeah.
that mindset kind of helps keep me from, like, allowing that to affect me for the rest of the day
Yeah.
because I'll leave it at work because it's literally not worth it,
It's just a freaking paycheck. Like,
and
I
they're
know.
not
I've
worth
been
it
in that
either.
mindset too. No, and they're not thinking about it, like, when it's over. Like, there's this one lady, like, she literally has it out for me to, like, make my life miserable.
For
Like,
what purpose?
everybody
For
sees
what
it.
purpose?
Everybody
You
sees
know?
it, and it's 'cause I, like, and it's just, like, to the point where, like, it's like, I've never experienced someone so mean in the workplace like that, and me of all people, like, I'm not perfect, but I'm, like, super nice at wo especially at work.
Is
Like,
she
I feel like
jealous? You're super nice all the time mostly.
like, I feel like mostly, like, I mean,
Some of
let's,
that
like,
one
leave a little
moment.
disclaimer for, like, periods and stuff, but, like, yeah, it just makes no sense. Like, anyways, I don't wanna talk about it. So, like, this gets me excited. I also have figured out-ish the platform for, like, courses and stuff, so I think that also would be cool, like, after we get our flow. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not because it's a little expensive, but,
Okay.
like, if we get to the point where we want to, like, actually have a place to send people to,
Mhm.
like, "Hey, take our, like, mini course," that could have, it's so simple. We could have, like, audio clips or journal prompts or something, like, if we wanna take people through, like, a bit of a journey. Could be
Yeah.
free, could be charged, whatever. I feel like that's good to have in our back pocket because if we do gain traction, whether it's 5 viewers or 500 or whatever,
Yeah.
if we're talking about stuff that resonates, that's, I think, where we'll help people too, like, if we have a spot to send them.
Yeah. No, that's a great idea. And I think that we don't want to give all our stuff away, but also we want it to be accessible. So
Yeah.
to figure out like what that line is between freely accessible so that we can just be like giving to the
Mm,
person that needs it. But then figuring out a way too where it's not like we're giving away all of our ideas so somebody can just like cop it off of us.
yeah.
Or also, something where it's like, hey, we could make a little bit of money off of that. So
Mhm.
let's figure that out. But
You figure, like, 5,000 people watch your video, 5,000 people buy your $10 journal prompt thingy or whatever, like, that adds up fast, and that's, like, how it goes, and I feel like
yeah,
over the years, what I've just heard people say their biggest mistake was when they started a podcast or social media, they were so focused on growing the following, they didn't think about, like, where am I sending them to as
yeah,
opposed to help them but also charge. So they're
yeah,
like, "I missed out on so much money and building community sooner because
yeah,
I just didn't have a place to point them," because I was in the mindset of, like, who's even gonna watch this still? Versus, like, wait, like, this is valuable, like, people are, like, let me have a place to send them, and that's where I think even if we create, like, a hub to get emails or just something so if when we're ready to roll out feelers.
we've got it. Well, and I don't mind spending some money a month just to keep everything together too. Like I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I think
You
it's
know,
just more of, like, one step at a time, like, get this going, and then we could, like.
yeah. Find out because I don't think I care, or maybe pick like two of our couch pictures.
Yeah.
From the photo shoot. I think we should just so that we get like, find, like, 2 that you like, and then I'll like or a few that you like, and I'll,
I
like
think you and I had picked 2 we both really
did we
like.
already do that?
I'll send it to you. Yeah, I
Okay,
think I had
because
it.
I think that would be cool to, like, put at least use for now. I mean, we'll finally at least use something.
I know. I'm like, I mean, yeah, we could just use them. We need to. So I guess it'll be good. And then once this whole thing's recording, it's gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be so great. This is perfect because then I can mess around with it later today and try to figure
To
out,
like
like, how
edit.
Yeah, yeah. So, I'm actually excited about that.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I'm curious how some of those like AI editor things work. Like,
Yeah,
I wonder if they're good or I wonder if like we're gonna feel like, no, we want to pick. Like it's not pinpointing the right clips.
yeah. We'll find out.
We'll find out. I'm just curious and excited to see like where the conversation leads because I feel like God is going to really use it. Like I just keep thinking about like that thing I had sent you about how stepping out in faith and how God makes your path straight. Like you legit can't lose as long as you're moving forward.
Mhm.
For me, that's, like, so reassuring and instills such confidence of it's like, stop worrying about, like, "Is this the right thing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what God
He's
wants?" Just freaking move, like, because He will make anything work. Like,
Mhm,
I do think He does sometimes give us blatant instruction, but at the same time, like, His grace is so good. We're His daughters, He knows us, like, He knows what we're gonna
mhm.
do, He knows our faults, our limits, our strengths, all of that stuff. Like, He's gonna make it right, and for me, obviously, you have to do that within reason, but for
Right,
my
right.
life, like, I just feel like it's makes this kinda stuff exciting because he's never gonna let us just waste our time.
Yeah.
Regardless of how it pans out, it will be, like, a good investment.
Well, and it was such, like, a great encouragement to hear that epiphany that you had because, I think so often and I don't know if it's just, like, human nature or if it's just my type of personality, but, not wanting to make the wrong choice, and sometimes
Mhm.
not making a choice is a choice, first
Yeah.
of all, but also getting so hung up on, like, the decision when to what you said earlier, what you messaged, where it's like, no, that's not even the thing. Like, God's going to figure it out. Like, it
Mhm.
literally, like you said, like, you can't just go into something and be like, well, I'm going to get shit faced tonight and God's going to make my path straight. Like, it's
Yeah.
okay. It's not that type of like heart or
Yeah.
mentality that we're
Yeah.
talking about here, but it's more like, okay, here are 2 things or 3 things that I'm trying to figure out what is the best move to make, and you get so hung up over making that decision that honestly, it probably doesn't even really matter that much, and what matters is that you're seeking God. What matters is that you're trusting God. What matters is that you're looking to God for direction.
Yeah.
That's what matters. What matters is not like necessarily what the decision is or what you make it, but it's the process and how you go about
Yeah.
doing that. Like, are you living for yourself? Are you living for your own glory? Or are you living to bring glory and honor to Jesus? And
Mhm.
is that what your heart is? Is that where you're at?
Mhm.
Because then it doesn't matter what decision you make because he is going to make your path straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought for me that was like very encouraging to hear with some stuff that I got going on right now.
Yeah, because then your confidence gets to be placed in him versus I have to trust myself or have confidence in like it takes the pressure off. And
Yeah.
it's like, okay, as long as I'm giving God something to work with, which means I have to step in some direction. I have to do some movement. Like I'm doing my part, like focusing on my heart posture and making sure I'm moving forward. Like that's it. And he's going to make it into something amazing. For me, that really, like, I had flashbacks to years ago when I didn't trust myself anymore. Like
Mhm.
that's exactly the epiphany that I had at that time too, was it's like, okay, like it's actually, I don't have to trust me. That's okay. Like,
Mhm.
because I don't know the right move. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I feel completely stuck, but, like, that he's got it,
Yeah.
then it puts hope in your future. You're actually excited to try something and move forward because you're like, "It's inevitable. The outcome is inevitable that it's gonna work out, whatever it ends up being."
Right.
Um,
'Cause he's in charge.
yeah.
Alright,
I
I gotta
actually
go.
kind of digging your little background with the mirror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe I'll get some plant or
You just
something
need,
to
like, a
put.
little plant or something.
Yeah, I have a couple dead ones, but I'll come up with something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was good. Let me know how it looks.
I will. Let me know if you get the one that I sent to you. I think it just took a while
Oh,
to send it
okay.
maybe, like, but I don't know. But I don't
Okay.
know.
I'll check.
Alright, love
Okay.
ya.
Love you. Bye.